What's up, everyone? So I found a super cool mod for the 75333 Obi Wan Starfighter that just came out. So a lot of complaints with this set have been coming from the gap that is found kind of in here on the ship, and this is the modded version here. I actually modded the base set off a model I found on Eurobricks. I will link that in the description. I forget the name of the guy who made it, but really cool. All of his stuff looks awesome on there. So yeah, I'll link that down below. That's what I did the base like modding on. The whole body is modded and there's instructions for it. He has this, it's really dope. But the wings I modded slightly, and also I did fix the gap that exists on the mod and the set. I will show you how I did it, although it's a little janky, so be warned. Yeah, some of you probably will not like how I did it, but it's decently stable. Like, the wings stay on, and it looks really, really good. I'll kind of show you before I show you how I built it, but as you can see, the gaps are gone, except at the front a little bit there. The gaps still exist a little bit, but yeah, it looks great in my opinion. A lot more accurate, a lot more sleek. So yeah, we'll get to how I did that, but first I want to show you how I did these guns. So these are actually extra pieces. It's just a Technic rod and then that little stud with that little thing there. All of those are extra pieces that I had, so just wanted to give that a fair warning. And there are quite a lot of extra pieces that come from this. I'll show you all the extra pieces I have right here. So originally on the set that was kept on the original mod, the blasters, so that would mean these pieces would still be included, and then 4 of these. So if you get rid of all of those, the actual, well, I guess these rods also were left over. I'll show you where those were. So if you did the mod, like on the one I'll link in the description, I cannot talk, I'm sorry, but these are the pieces you should have left over. I believe the instructions kind of show them. So you have a decent amount of leftover pieces. So if you don't like, you know, obviously modifying base sets, and then with my extra edition, it's all of these here. Again, the guns are optional because I did use extra pieces for the guns on the front, but that's it. Everything else stays the same, other than what I'm about to show you, which is with the wing gap. So it does make the model a little more flimsy, as you can kind of see, but I will show you what I did here, if I can take this off. So on the underside of the wing here, I essentially pushed these black pieces one stud back, so they're one stud back further than they are supposed to. The front of them, or that Technic piece that you can see kind of sticking out there, should be one stud to the left, as it is right now. But pushing them that back, actually, or pushing the piece back like this, actually gives the gap, like it eliminates the gap. The only issue with stability is you kind of have to keep these Technic pins, if that'll focus, a little further out than you would normally do. Like normally when you're building a set, you kind of shove that in all of the way. I kind of leave it like halfway because it needs to be halfway to actually meet the connection point down here. As you can see, there's some space there, and that's how I said at the beginning of the video. Some people, you know, probably won't like this because they like to have it all the way pushed in like it says in the instructions. But doing this and kind of leaving that gap allows you to eliminate the gap on the front of the build, which I think looks great. And I'm going to keep my set build like this because this is super sleek looking and it looks a lot more accurate to the movie in my opinion. But of course the base model is always, you know, good enough. Like Lego always does a good job. The only kind of detail is kind of lost out on it is, as you can see, I can't really point it out, but there's a slope piece that is on that set, that if I can take this off here, which another thing is you can still store the body of R4 in there, but you can see that sticker right there is just kind of hidden now instead of, you know, detailing on the set. But I think it looks better regardless this way. And I'll probably try to take a cool thumbnail showing it off. But yeah, as you can see, the wings aren't very stable, but if you're more of like a display person like me, I really do think this mod does this set justice. Like, it looks so cool. And yeah, you don't really lose any of the features. The cockpit is slightly different, but Obi Wan still fits in there perfectly fine. You still have the clips on the bottom to put his lightsaber. So yeah, I think this mod is great. And yeah, of course, like I showed earlier, you do have a ton of extra pieces, which is a little unfortunate, you know, would have liked to use more, but I'm sure if you mess around with it, you can kind of find places to put them on. So yeah, I think this mod is great. And like I said, if you are into modding your sets at all, I would definitely suggest doing this. Again, I will link that Eurobricks kind of form below. Again, I forgot the name of the person who originally made it, but try to give them credit because they did a fantastic job with this mod. And then if you like the additions kind of I added onto his, make sure to let me know because I definitely think this makes it look better. So yeah, if you try it out for yourself, let me know. Again, I think it's a pretty good mod and definitely worth doing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one, which hopefully should be soon. We got some of the summer sets built, so yeah, especially this big guy here and the scythe. Hopefully do some reviews on those soon. But yeah, just gotta set some time aside. So thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.